Good afternoon, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I got my sales papers. I was actually going to go work on my matchups for this week, or at least do my grocery list. And so lately they have not been sending me, for some reason, Caputo's ads for a while. I wonder if we're just too far out of the area, because we don't live immediately close to it, but we still drive a little ways away to get there. And the same thing with Valley Produce, they're in the same spot. And normally we still get the Valley Produce ads, though. We haven't gotten the Caputo's ad for probably several months now. I'm just assuming they're not including our area and putting the ad in there anymore. But sometimes I can still catch the sneak peek on Tuesday, though they might post it. If not, I just wait till the next day, on Wednesday or whatever. But now this week too, they don't have, I didn't get a Valley Produce one, which sometimes it's just an oversight, it didn't get filled in, the packet of sales papers or whatever. And I was really no big deal. But it stinks though, because it's easier for me to make the list if I have the actual physical ad. And now two of the stores that I have, I don't have the physical ad for, so that's what really stinks, is that, like I said, I have to now make my grocery list off of the online ad, because normally I will star the stuff and go through it really quickly if I can just star what I want on the actual paper. I can't do that on my computer, and using their the digital lists and stuff like that, I just find to be a pain, because I end up putting it I'll star the stuff that I want or whatever, and write a little note next to it if I'm getting 3 pounds of ground beef, or something like that, whatever. I want to look for and have a meal plan, so I'll write in there 2 pounds or something like that, or I might end up adding on later, whatever. But then when I actually go finalize my list, so that's my rough list, and I might do that earlier in the week, and then when I actually go to finalize my list, which I can always make changes to also though, is then I will put it in lists on my phone. So I use the lists, that is on Apple. You can do it, I type it up on my Mac, and then I have it on my phone, since it's all synced up, which is really convenient and easy. But now the fact that I have 2 non-physical lists I have to do online, is gonna be an even bigger pain though. So anyways, so guys, I was going to show you guys what I got done for today, because I did end up making all the freezer dinners. I also ended up cutting up all of my produce for the week too, and did all of that along with, I made dinner for tonight. Actually, everybody already ate. It's only 6:30. I already have dinner all cleaned up and everything like that, just the crock pot soaking. Everybody ended up eating all of it, and there was enough leftovers for Jack and my dad for lunch for tomorrow. But I think the Bulls game starts at 7 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna watch that in a half hour. And I think I'm gonna finish watching the episode of The Office I was on before I ended up coming in here making the freezer dinners. And then I am also going to, I cleaned the bathroom today. The only thing I didn't finish was I didn't do the shower yet, which I'll probably do, because I was waiting for my dad to take a shower. And then I think Jack, I don't know if Jack's gonna take a shower now, though. I think I'm gonna try and convince him to do it now, so I can wash it after he's done. And then, clean the shower. And I didn't clean the floor, but everything else in the kitchen or the bathroom I cleaned so far. I think I told you guys it's a little bit easier sometimes doing the bathroom if I break it up into okay, clean the toilet and the sink at the same time, I dust at the same time, clean the mirror and the window at the same time, instead of doing everything all all at once. I feel it's easier just to real quick pop in there, do a quick 5-10 minutes or whatever, then go back to what I was doing, pop back in there, do another 5 or 10 minutes of whatever else, and then like I said, it just I think makes it easier, because I especially hate doing the floors and the shower. Is the 2 biggest things that take the most time, I think. So that's why I like to save those at least for separate. Even if I do everything else, I will try and do at least the shower and take a little break before I do the floors as well. Anyway, so guys, I will show you guys the freezer dinners that I ended up making, and like I said, what I got done for today. All right guys, so here's what I got to. So I got those chicken breasts. They were 99 cents a pound. I got right around, I think 10 pounds or something like that, and there were 10 chicken breasts. So they were about a pound a chicken breast. What I ended up doing was 3 barbecue chickens, which will be for barbecue chicken sandwiches, or however people want to eat the barbecue chicken. Some will do it over salad or, you know, just however. But so I'll cook these normally in the small slow cooker in water, and then just by themselves, and then right before I'm going to serve it, add the barbecue sauce and shred up the chicken. And then, like I said, it works really well for that. So I ended up doing 3 of these. I think I have 5 barbecue sauces left in the pantry after subtracting these 3 from the ones that I'm adding to the other 2 that I had for barbecue chicken sandwiches. So I think in total I had 10 bottles of barbecue sauce. So I'm trying to get that used up because I didn't realize how much I had. But since chicken breast was so cheap this week, I decided that's a great idea to go ahead and put, like I said, the barbecue sauce that I had off to the side for the ones that I have out in the freezer, along with these 3 that are going to be added to that. And again, they can, you know, sit around and be every, you know, other week we can do barbecue chicken. The other thing I ended up doing was supposed to be white chili chicken, and I added actually black beans. So not necessarily, I wanted to do like a white chili chicken, but I found a different recipe that was actually using black beans instead, more of like a sort of like a Southwest like chili sort of thing, chicken chili. So it was like with Rotel and stuff like that. I thought it was a little bit of an interesting recipe and not like traditional chili, so I decided to go ahead and actually try that recipe sort of. So that's what I ended up doing here. So it's not really white chicken chili because normally you use like Great Northern beans for that, but again, it's a chicken chili. So that's what I ended up doing with 2 bags of that. So that was 5 pounds in total, or about 1 package, because I bought 2 packages that were about 5 pounds each of the chicken breast this week. So again, this was only like $5 worth of chicken, and then the other ingredients I needed for that, plus I'll need like well, I have the barbecue sauce, but also hamburger buns when we make these. And then what I ended up doing with the other 3 pounds of ground beef, or the other 3 pounds of chicken breast down there, is froze it so that my mom can use it for recipes that she is going to be needing it for. So I think in total she has got 4 chicken breasts, and then also 2 pounds of ground beef as well, which I think she's using 1 or 2 of these for this weekend to make stuff with. But after I cleaned this out, we were actually able to see and you know, find the stuff that we have in here to make things with. So she's got a little stockpile of stuff that she can then use, and then what other ingredients she's going to use with that, she can, you know, like I said, go ahead and just pull out a chicken breast. If she needs 1 or 2, you know, if she's making a bigger recipe or whatever it is, then she can just, you know, if the recipe's smaller and she only needs 1, that's why I won't freeze it like all together, but again, freeze them in individual bags. And then the other 2 freezer dinners from the chicken that I ended up doing was just chicken broccoli Alfredo. So this was just with Alfredo sauce I threw in here along with the chicken, and that'll cook in the slow cooker. And then I've got 2 bags of broccoli. I'm going to take these out to the outside freezer to set them aside so they don't end up getting used for anything else. So I know I have these when I go to make this. And the broccoli I don't freeze with it because the broccoli will get super mushy if I cook it at the same time. I'll normally only end up adding it maybe like the last half an hour to like 15 minutes, like because it's steamable broccoli, it'll cook really quick in the slow cooker just from being in there from the heat and stuff like that. So again, I only add that like at the very end of cooking, and then we'll do it with pasta. And then I also too ended up adding 5 ground beef patties that were from Aldi. They had a 10-pack for $10. I think this is maybe going to be one of the last times they do it, just because they're kind of out of grilling season now. But the beef patties, like I said, they were 10 for 10, so they were $1 each. And then I ended up freezing them in 2 packs of 5 each, just because we probably won't do like more than 5 at a time anyway. And then whenever we grill, we will sometimes do like, you know, hot dogs along with that too, if we have hot dogs in the freezer. So if, you know, everybody has like 1 patty plus 1 or 2 patties plus a hamburger or a hot dog or something like that to go along with it. So I'm actually going to get all this to the outside freezer because I don't keep my freezer dinners inside. These ones were the ones I did earlier, so I want them to start to freeze. Anyways though, like I said, I'm going to get this all outside. I just thought I'd give you guys a little update on what our freezer sort of looks like and how I ended up doing those 10 pounds of chicken breast and beef patties as well this week that I ended up getting. So I actually only ended up spending about 20 bucks for the freezer dinners. Again, chicken breast wise, and most of the stuff was stuff that was already in the pantry for the most part that I ended up adding to things. Now that I kind of cleaned out and organized the pantry and stuff like that, I was able to see what we have, what I could just really quickly throw along in with you know, the chicken breasts and things that were already on sale for this week. Actually, the only thing that I didn't end up getting this week was there's actually sour cream that's in here. Again, other than the chicken breast. Bought that this week, and then I also bought 2, which were on sale actually, of the, what's it called, sour creams, or I'm sorry, cream cheeses. They were $1.25 each. So that's actually the only thing I picked up. Everything else we already had in the pantry, except for also the broccoli too. And like I said too, when we go to cook these, I get the hamburger buns just because I don't buy them at the same time, so that they're fresh to go with that. But that's the only stuff I had to pick up. Everything else was like kind of like a pantry challenge freezer dinner sort of thing that was stuff I already had. And then also, guys, I forgot to show you the refrigerator. I did chop up all the broccoli that we got this week and the bell peppers. These I just love to snack on bell peppers. The broccoli we can either snack on raw, or I will steam it as like a side dish for dinner. And then I also made a side salad with lettuce. We got some grape tomatoes that were 50 cents this week. And then also some cucumbers that were like 49 cents a pound. I think I got 2. I don't know how much it ended up costing me. So I ended up making cutting off all this today. And then I did make my spinach berry salads for this week. So they've got spinach in there that I divided up by 5 containers for the whole week. I already had 2 since it's Tuesday night. And they've got strawberries chopped up, blueberries, and also raspberries. Or I'm sorry, not blueberries. Raspberries and blackberries were on sale this week. So there were blueberries on sale, but I didn't pick any up. I do have a little bit of extra raspberries, and I think there's blackberries back there too. And then still some of the stuff we got grapes. I think I showed you guys the organic lemons. Then I got an extra, what's it called? Extra cucumber, like I said, just more for snacking on. And then when I went out to the freezer actually to go and get the things for, what's it called? To go put the freezer dinners outside, I brought in a barbecue chicken sandwich that was already out there, one of the older ones, so that again I can rotate those and use the older ones up. So yeah, guys, and then that's leftovers from tonight. We had, like I said, it was Italian chicken that we had for dinner tonight. So it was like chicken with Italian, literally just Italian, a bottle of Italian dressing, and then also I just did it with the like tricolor rotini. I think it's like the veggie rotini. So that was, yeah, that's what we have for dinner tonight. It was a super three ingredient dinner for tonight. But that's leftovers for Jack for lunch tomorrow, and my dad's lunch for tomorrow as well. So yeah, that's the refrigerator. But I did get the, like I said, that stuff all chopped up as well, all the produce for this week, along with making all those freezer dinners. Well, guys, I am going to actually, I don't have to take a shower tonight. I'm just gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, and get to bed. Sorry guys, I blinded you there for a second. I stayed up to watch the Hawks game a little late because they played until the game ended at like, honestly, like 11:30. It's I think only 11:45. I was finishing up, actually started making my holiday Christmas movie list. So I had my, what's it called, my like Halloween one. Although guys, I didn't actually make a list. So I made one on my Mac for all of my Christmas movies, and I got that done because I actually, guys, while I was finishing up or while I was watching the 2 games tonight, because again, Bulls ended up starting at 7 o'clock tonight, and then the Hawks ended up starting at what was it, like 9 o'clock or something like that tonight. So they played like later, so obviously that's why they ended up ending later. But so I ended up staying up for that. But because I had so much time, I was like, what can I try and get done? So I edited 2 vlogs, along with I also looked over Valley Produce and Caputo's ads for this week, because I told you guys that the ads didn't come. But anyways, so I ended up doing that. I didn't actually get to any list or anything like that completely done. I also added my Aldi list to my Aldi master, or this week's Aldi ad to my master Aldi list, which is what I've been working on for the last few weeks. And again, I will probably go into that more in detail on my couponing channel and stuff like that, and then also on my blog and things. I've been waiting too, because the other thing too that should be done soon is that my blog, I have to get actually back up right now. So that was another reason why I wasn't planning on doing it this week. So there's a lot of reasons why, but that was one of them. So yeah, that should be up within the next few days. And it was just a matter of, I was actually going to switch it over to somewhere else and ended up not. But it ended up getting canceled because my mom was going to switch it actually over to a different like host. Anyways, it was a really long story. I think was what was gonna happen. I don't actually really know. She's like, do you want me to do this? And I was like, sure. Like, more as like a, I'm gonna think about it kind of thing. I think we just got like our wires crossed or something like that, because she thought that I had wanted her to, and I originally actually wasn't sure. I was like, oh yeah, like maybe like I'll think about it or whatever, and I think she took it as like yes, as a yes, and had canceled it, and so it has been down for the last few weeks now, and so we had to get it back up basically. Anyways though, so that was the reason why, one of the reasons why my couponing stuff I didn't start doing it this week. But I did edit another 2 vlogs as well for today. I ended up doing that while I was watching the games, because I told you guys I was going to try and get in the bathroom and finish cleaning the shower and the floors and everything like that. And I was like, okay, like in between the games, or, you know, like maybe during the end of the first period of the Hawks game or whatever, because by that time the Bulls game was done. It's like, okay, I'll go clean the shower, and then maybe the next end of the period, you know, the intermission, I'll clean the floors or whatever. And that's what I was planning on doing, and I wasn't going to edit because I was probably going to try and get to that stuff. My mom ended up taking a shower, which I wasn't expecting. So, and she took one like late, like almost 10 o'clock or later or something like that. So I was like, yeah, okay. Which I don't need to take a shower tonight. I'm just gonna wash my face and brush my teeth before I go to bed. So, yeah, like I said, guys, I was planning on doing that. I will probably get to it tomorrow, actually, because the kitchen looks like it's cleaned. I also got the dishes. I didn't do any laundry, but I did a ton of dishes today, because obviously I was cooking, doing the freezer dinners. I made dinner for tonight, and I used, like, to make the pasta, I made, you know, used extra dishes and stuff like that. I used the pot to make it, and the strainer, and, you know, all that stuff takes up a lot of space in the dishwasher. I ended up cleaning up the kitchen, but the kitchen is pretty much clean, picked up, so I can clean it tomorrow, like, you know, do a deep clean, you know, the stove, the oven, the countertops, sinks, all that kind of stuff, you know, in the kitchen, clean the tables, the floors, do all that kind of thing. So if I do that tomorrow, I'll probably get to the other half of the bathroom I didn't finish today. So anyways though, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.